Welcome to the Common Drop Podcast, a podcast about World of Warcraft and sometimes other Blizzard games and sometimes other games that sound fun.
Welcome everybody to the Common Drop Podcast. I am Treran. I'm joined by Neff today.
Hello.
This is episode 13, although it's really 13 and a half. We had some technical difficulties last week and lost some recordings, and so here we are 2 weeks later with episode 13 and a half.
I think that just means we've made it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like every podcast loses episodes because of a record button or recording issue or something like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're episode 13. This has happened 3 times.
Yeah, we're ahead of the curve.
I was able to fix it twice and get something usable, but this last one, it was just gone forever, and I opted not to redo or try to piece together an hour of garbage. So here we are, though. We've got the weekly stuff, of course. We got some big WoW news, which makes me happy that we waited till Tuesday to record.
Yep.
We're gonna do a talent recap. We went over a little bit of that in our busted episode that never made it. And then, of course, we've got actually a lot of Blizzard news other than Warcraft today. And I don't have other games because I feel like we've got a lot of Blizzard stuff going on and Warcraft stuff, so screw it. Let's get the weekly stuff out of the way. Good week. We've got the 4 Mythic Dungeon quest for Heroic Sanctum. What patch are we in here? Sepulcher of the first one's heroic loot.
Yeah, I already forgot all about it.
Yeah. So yeah, complete 4 Mythic Dungeons and get your 265 piece for the week. Great for alts at this point. I plan on doing. Today. I'm already 3 in on my warrior, so.
Yeah, it's always nice to do something on alts if you feel like just chilling and slowly bringing one of them up to speed.
Yeah, it's guaranteed 265. That'll probably be the same as one of your legendaries, or already set pieces that you have. But it's fun. Let's see. The PvP brawl this week is Deep 6, which I've never partaken in, but that's what Warsong, the Mines, and Kopmogu.
Yeah, I think so. Temple. And I think that just is less people.
Yeah, there's less orbs. There's less mining carts, and I think the flags in Warsong are closer together.
Oh.
And then it's 6 people, so a little more intimate.
Yeah, I'll probably try it out.
PvP brawl.
I've still been PvPing a lot, so I've gotten like 30 honor levels in the past month or so. So
you're off the podcast.
Yeah, I'm becoming one of them.
I don't have anything against PvP. People have a lot of fun. I can't do it. I don't know. I don't. It's probably my ADHD because you have you get angry, irrationally angry for no reason, and so that's probably why I can't PvP.
It's really not that bad if you just turn off your chat. BGs are actually fine. You either die really quick or you kill a bunch of people, and it's a good time overall. And then solo shuffle is a toxic place. If you're destroying people in solo shuffle and then the next round starts and those people that you killed are on your team, they get real angry with you.
Oh boy, I could see that actually. That's funny.
Yeah, it's
not
really
funny,
awkward.
but
It's yeah, sorry about that last round, my bad.
Accidentally one shot you, but hey, we're friends now.
Yeah, essentially. And please heal me.
Yeah. Let's see. The holiday this week is the Midsummer Fire Festival. Starts today, Tuesday. That is what you've got the fires everywhere. You can go out and I forget the wording on it, but you go praise to the fire, whatever, praise be to the light. And then
praise fires and extinguish fires.
Or yeah, you can extinguish your enemies, even though we're all friends now.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a lot of flying, but there's some cool pets and cosmetics and a Hearthstone that you can get. So it's relaxing. It's not really hard to do any of them, so you might as well if you're looking for something to do.
Yeah, it's a chill event that you can do to get some cool rewards.
Yep.
I put in here this week. We don't normally talk about the vault, but I wanted to talk about it this week mainly because on my main and 6 alts, I got 7 upgrades.
Congrats.
Mathematically, I did not think that was possible with Blizzard math.
Yeah.
But so I was curious if you got anything decent, or happen to pull a shard, a scale, or anything.
Nope, nothing like that. I just got tokens on all 4 of the people that I played.
Okay, the math is starting to add up then.
Well,
It
okay,
was in
for my
my favor
DK,
today.
yeah, my DK is my PvP main right now, which is the main content that I've been doing for the past like month and a half or 2 months. And I got all my PvP or gear from Conquest, so I was already fully maxed out there. And then from boxes, I've just been taking tokens to get the sockets. So one more week of that, and then my character is completely geared out as much as possible.
Nice. Yeah, the sockets there are cool actually. I enjoy
Yeah.
that because it makes it doesn't. I guess it never really feels good when you get nothing, but at least you know you're
Mhm.
adding to your character power. So still a good
Yep.
addition.
And even then, free tokens get you like what, like 3,000 gold or something like that from like the little gold caches.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
That's the weekly stuff. Weekly. Actually, I don't. It's pretty good this week, actually. Some of them it's
Yeah.
like, and move on. But we're gonna move on anyways because we got some big WoW news, which you've probably already heard unless you live under a rock. But if not, you're hearing it here first. The Dragonflight Pre-Order is available right now as of, well, I guess this morning, this afternoon, depending on where you live.
Yeah, I think it was announced like what, around 10 a.m. or 10 a.m. PST, something like
Right
that.
about when all the servers went down.
Oh, maybe even earlier then.
I think they announced it, and then like 10 minutes later, like we're aware of some login issues, and
Oh,
I
that's
think they
right.
just got
Right.
flooded. It's to be expected.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Definitely.
but yeah, so they've got three versions: the base edition, and then a heroic edition, and an epic edition. So the base comes with obviously Dragonflight, and then you get the Drax pet, which is like a little draconic looking guy.
Yeah.
He's
He's
cool.
he's very cute. Yeah, if you like leave him alone for like a minute, he'll like just curl up on the floor and
Oh,
fall
geez.
asleep. It's very cute. I love him.
Do they normally do a pet or something for? I guess they probably do something for just for
Yeah,
pre-ordering. That makes
yeah. They
sense.
usually do. They usually do at least a pet, and then like different tiers. Like they always give like bonuses and stuff for pre-ordering, and then have different tiers, which we'll go over right now.
Yeah, the heroic version you may have seen already running around in Oribos is the Tangled Dreamweaver mount.
It's amazing.
It's sweet.
It's so cool.
I love everything about it. Like the mount special for it. They spit a little green goop up in the air and then fly up and explode with green goodness.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
I'm
Obviously.
a wordsmith. I described that really well.
Yeah,
That's
and
like my
then
raid leading. We've got this thing, and then don't stand in this stuff, and then watch your screen. All right, pull.
it usually works out.
But let's see. Of course, you get. Oh, I have Drax Pet on here again. Did I typo that?
You probably typoed it because instead of Drax for the heroic edition, you get Mercastraza.
Merkstraza. Yeah. Wow.
Mercastraza.
Which is really. I mean, I guess I shouldn't. Like all the pets are pretty cool, but this one's like, it's a
It's so
Murloc.
good.
It's
It's
Alexstrasza. Like,
it's Alexstrasza as a Murloc, and it's the cutest damn thing.
yeah,
It's
they
going to be my
merged it.
perma pet.
They merged
Yeah.
it perfectly.
The only thing I wish it had was wings to follow you while you were flying, which it doesn't, unfortunately, but it is still super adorable.
It's yeah. I saw it and was like, well, sign me up as soon as I can log into the game.
Yeah,
But
essentially.
and then the heroic version also comes with a level 60 boost, um, which is cool. That's pretty standard, I think. With wait, no, that's usually just in the base, isn't it?
I'm not sure if it's just in the base, actually. I don't remember what it was in the previous ones.
I guess I probably always get the epic edition when I do these, just because that's what I do. But I feel like, you know what? I don't know. Maybe it is always the heroic one. But anyways,
Yeah,
there's always
because
one
like
included. But
yeah, so like the 60 boost, obviously like Blizzard values it at $60, which it's I don't
yeah,
know if I'd value
yeah.
it at that, but anyway, if you take that at like face value, then technically you're buying everything else for $10 because the heroic is 69.99, I believe.
Oh, I didn't even put the prices in here. Well, you're gonna find out.
There it is. Yeah, 69.99 for the heroic version, and the
Okay.
base edition is 49.99.
Gotcha. Yeah, the 60 boost, which I've actually already boosted mine today. I boosted a warrior to be specifically protection, and you start with eye level 148 greens.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I thought for sure it was gonna be like 226, because that's like
Yeah,
the free
that's
gear in the Zereth Mortis, and I was like, oh
hmm,
god. I mean, it's not hard to, you funnel. But I think it's 8,000 anima, and you're fully equipped and with 226s, unless you get boned on your double trinkets. But
yeah, something like that.
it's not.
Yeah, that's not a bad starting area or starting point at all.
But the 148 was, ugh, it's rough. I couldn't
Yeah,
imagine, like, because you can do everything. You can skip everything. You can go right to Zereth Mortis, and at 148 you're just gonna get it annihilated. But it's a boost.
yeah, it's a boost, and you can just go buy it with
Let's
anima,
say,
so it's
yeah,
not a
you
big
can get
deal.
anima. You can get 233 crafted gear. You can probably buy a whole set of 233 and the one 262 piece for, I don't know, 10, 15,000 gold. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, that's the heroic edition, and of course, obviously, it includes Dragonflight and Drax Pet as well.
yeah.
Um,
Each edition includes what previous, obviously,
yeah, so the Epic Edition obviously includes all that. And on top of that, you get 30 days of game time.
which is like what a $15 value, and if you're thinking about it that way, then you're paying. So it's 89.99, which is $20 more than the heroic edition, but you're getting 30 days of game time, which is $15. So you're paying $5 for 5 different colored wings for your back slot and a helmet. Oh, and a Hearthstone.
Yes, yep, the Hearthstone effect, the time walking Hearthstone, or time walker's Hearthstone effect.
Yeah, it's
Um,
pretty cool, but the Hearthstone itself was probably like one of the weaker ones that I've seen, but it's still good.
yeah, it's just it is what it is, I guess, right? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, the wings are super cool. I tried doing a transmog really quick, and I'm like, this is not gonna be easy. I'm gonna have to put some time into this because
yeah, the wings are awesome.
it's like nothing quite where, like, they're both they're all like double colored, like the webbing part of the wing and the wing,
Yeah,
and it's like, ugh, this is gonna be in depth. And I assume there'll probably be some matching stuff once we actually get into Dragonflight.
yeah,
But it's cool they did the 5 different colors. That's really neat.
that is
For
very cool. I went with my first, like immediately after I got it, I got onto my transmog mount, and the first color that I saw was blue, and I just picked that and just made a quick one. So
nice.
currently using the blue version.
Um, let's see. Some hot takes from this. The launcher now says, or sorry, the pre-order says that it'll be released by December 31st, 2022,
Yep.
which traditionally means it'll be released before then. Otherwise, because it's a pre-order, not like a I forget what's the other thing. The pre. Come on.
Free pack.
Anyways, if it's not out by then, they have to refund everybody their money.
Yeah.
So it'll be out by then, one way or another, which is, I think, unexpected.
Yeah, definitely unexpected. I think there was a lot of people hoping for it, including me, obviously. Like I want the game as soon as possible, but most people were like, "Oh, eh, we're
Yeah,
not sure if it's ready yet." But
yeah. Well, what might have happened is, they kind of pushed Shadowlands into like one, like this last raid was like 2 raids in one. They took some pieces of things and put it together and gave us this, and then they're gonna, use stuff for season 4. to get us through. Oh, my computer just went to sleep. Hopefully you can still hear me.
Yeah, you were cutting out a little bit.
But anyways, so we'll have season 4 for a little bit, and then like it's go time. So I feel like they maybe have had more time to work on this than people actually think.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier to Kira. Like I was saying that I think probably halfway through Shadowlands they were like, "Ooh, this isn't going to be what we wanted," and let's just scrap it and work on the next one. So
Yeah, let's overhaul, which the talents and the UI, and
yeah.
we're
Oh,
looking at
I'm so excited. Oh, pre-patch is
potentially,
going to be so much fun.
yeah, not a different game, but I think it's gonna feel pretty new once we get some of the new stuff rolling in pre-patch.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
but so yeah, sometime this year. I assume it'll be December sometime. I can't imagine any time before then, but
Yeah,
who
my
knows?
prediction. My prediction currently was July 19th for season 4. And then season 4 is going to season 4 has to run either 12, 13, or 18 weeks, right? Because the way they're doing the raids, one raid is out per week and there's 3 raids, right? So there's no way they can like
Yeah,
not
you'll
give you an
rotate
equal
them.
chance. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's going to be like a 15 to 18 week season 4 and then we'll get pre-patch.
I could see that. What
Yeah.
time frame does that put us in? Because I think that's roughly what
Let's
I
see.
said. Because that'll put us at what, a 4 month? No,
3 month.
3 month.
3 to 4 months, yes. So if it's 12 weeks, then it would be 3 months. But yeah, if my prediction of the 19th of July for season 4 is correct, then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think my prediction would be pre-patch is on October 11th, which that might be a bit early. So maybe it would be November 1st for pre-patch.
I wonder how
That's
long
my
that
guess.
pre-patch will be. How long are they usually? Two
I don't
weeks?
know.
I
Yeah, a couple weeks.
I
I
think this
feel
one
like
could go longer though, because the
yeah, yeah,
talents,
yeah.
and
Yeah, this one
I
could
almost
go
hope it
longer because
does.
there's so much to do, right? Because they're releasing you're going to be able to play the new race and class during pre-patch, right? I believe so because their starting zone is released during
I think so.
pre-patch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
would make sense otherwise,
So
but mm,
so that plus
doesn't have to make sense, I guess.
that plus the UI plus the talents, there's going to be a lot to do more than previous pre-patches. Like the Shadowlands pre-patch was like go fly around in Icecrown for like what 2 weeks,
Yeah,
and that was a bit of a boring one, but hopefully this one is
I
going to be
forgot
very
about
exciting.
that.
Yeah, it was such a weird just fly around killing rares in Iceland or Iceland,
Iceland.
Icecrown.
I'd go to Iceland.
Yeah,
Um,
I prefer Greenland.
but yeah, I think well, because they originally said that season 4 is gonna be short. So
Yes.
if it's, let's see, season 3 was what, March 1st? So that would put us March. Hold on, let me count on my fingers. April, May, June, July. That'd be 4 months.
Yeah.
5 if we go into August somehow. So even if December, even if we do 5 months going to August, you'd look at 4 months for season 4. How would season 4 and pre-patch be together though? Seems like the
You mean
season.
do you think season 4 would extend into pre-patch? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about? I don't think they've ever done that before, right?
because
Because
it's already gonna be kind of funky, and then you'll
yeah,
change
you'll
everybody's
still be
talents and
able uh-huh. You'll probably still be able to do the raids and everything with the new talent system because the Shadowlands pre-patch you could still raid, but the corruption was gone already. So they like had to adjust the raids to
yeah.
not require corruption and stuff like that. So they might do something like that where Wait, what's gonna happen to our double legendaries? I don't even know. I don't even want to think
Yeah,
about that crap.
gonna be it's gonna be a weird
Ugh.
time, I think. But
Yeah, I'm excited to forget a lot of things about this expansion.
well,
So
yeah,
I'm very
because
excited.
they have to go away because you'll have access to your like some of the covenant. Well, no, because some of the covenant abilities are in the talent tree. So will you be able to like
I think they're just
go?
gonna do they're probably just gonna make it like Legion legendaries where they become legacy and only activate on characters below level 60 or 60 and below, right?
And then your covenant abilities just you can pick a covenant, but you'll only be earning rewards and not actually getting the abilities. 'Cause
Yeah, unless you
otherwise, you'll
talent into it,
talent into
right?
them, and then you'll pick the
Yeah.
one that you're not talented into. So you'll be running around with
Yeah.
like every covenant ability. Actually, that'd be pretty
Yeah.
fun at the end of an expansion. But
That would be,
like,
yeah, just having like a bomb limb with D&D. Yeah, that would be
oh
funny.
geez, I doubt that will happen. But
Yeah, definitely not. It's going to be interesting to see what they do though, if they're just going to completely scrap it and like turn it into like dead Legion artifacts that you just put into your void storage, or
yeah,
if they're going to become legacy.
just rip the band-aid off and
I'm okay with just deleting them.
yeah. Oh boy,
Uh,
go
I
scrap
don't
them
want
all.
to. Yeah, I love A bomb limb, and I'm gonna definitely be using it on my DK next expansion through the talent system. But I'm not gonna miss covenants. I don't think.
No, I
Well,
don't. I'm good.
yeah, soul
They're
bonds
fun.
not
Now that
coming.
you can like bounce around them, it's pretty cool. But
Yeah, no.
I'm ready for dragons, that's for sure. Speaking of talents,
Yeah.
let's jump into talents because I wanted to recap. We talked about it last week, but it ended up not going on the
Mhm.
uh, well, ended up never becoming a podcast. So, um, they have what Death Knights and Druids right now,
Yes.
and before when we recorded, like it really my main takeaway was like Druids can get an interrupt. That's fucking sweet. Like a
Right.
resto druid can spec into oh geez, what's the druid interrupt called? Skull
Skull
Bash.
bash. Yeah.
And that is really cool. I just the fact that you can do that, even if it's not like optimal or but if you have like a mage, a warlock, and a hunter, and you can add an extra interrupt to help with those long cooldowns.
Yeah, it would definitely be nice to like make it so shamans aren't the only ones able to help out like that.
Yeah, and just like I think it'll offer a little bit of flexibility. Of course, there will be like the meta, oh, you have to go this way, but I don't think like people aren't going to be like, whoa, you didn't take this one and get 3%. You're not coming in my group. Like we won't have that. Um, if it
Yeah.
if you're DPS class and you avoid your interrupt, that's a little weird. Like it opens things up for that, but
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
it'll be
gonna
a
be
problem. I looked at it last week when I was recording like this. So like in a pug like low key dungeon something, at least if they don't spec into it, they're getting power somewhere else because they're probably not going to be interrupting anyways.
right.
So hey, that's a bonus. If they're not going to push the button anyways, why spec into it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But
It's yeah, it's a weird one. Like,
I really like the choices too when you get down into some of them. It's like this or this. Like it kind of has the feel of like the current talent tree, like into a row. And then when you get down to the bottom, it's like, oh god, which way do I want to go here? And you kind of
right.
have to plan ahead. They've released a talent calculator on Wowhead right now, so I suggest everybody go take a look at it. Even if you don't play a druid or a death knight, you can kind of get a feel for how it's potentially going to work. Of course, it's all like pre-alpha at this point, um, but it's pretty sweet. I like the options and the choices and being able to tailor like your character how you want to play it for any given situation.
Yeah, because like the Frost DK one, there's like one side or one branch of the tree that revolves around Chill Streak, which is a talent that's currently only available for PvP. And it's a really cool ability. It's you throw out a little frost ball, and it starts bouncing between things that are in close proximity to each other, up to like 9 times or something like that currently, and it just does ton of damage as long as it like bounces every time. But you never used that in PvE because it wasn't an option because it's a PvP talent. But now I feel like if there's going to be like crazy heavy AoE packs or like even two target packs, uh DKs are gonna have that ability to like use a new talent in PvE, which is really cool.
Yeah, starting to see some of that like crossover into these talents is cool.
Mhm.
Um, and getting like slappy hands and
Yeah.
the bottom of the trees are so cool where you can kind of pick your flavor, I guess, if you will.
Hmm.
I don't know how drastic like the tuning and that'll be between them, but I don't know.
They're
Looks
hard choices too.
yeah,
Like,
they put a lot of cool abilities in there. Like
yeah, you really have to pick and choose because you don't have unlimited options. Like, there was one tree that I saw every time you use, I think Pillar of Ice, you summoned a little frostworm to attack for you. And I was like, oh, that sounds awesome and like kind of adorable. But I ended up not going down that tree because like I found another tree that I liked more that synergized more, and I'm like, crap, this is so hard. Like I want to test all this stuff out.
yep.
Yeah.
Um, I I think we'll have a beta soon. I don't know what
Yeah,
soon
we have
means
to.
necessarily, but
It
I
has to
think
be like
probably around season 4.
probably yeah, I was gonna say as soon as they like announce season 4, they'll probably also announce like beta starting soon or something like that.
Or we'll see it on the PTR. Like it might not be playable yet, but like you'll get that, like pre uh like beta where it's loaded and ready to go. They're just
Yeah,
tweaking a
yeah.
few things before they actually open it up.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if like at the end of this week we find out when season 4 is gonna start. I feel like that's might happen.
Well, since we're recording the podcast today, likely tomorrow.
What are we, Taliesin?
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
Ouch. Um, let's see. I don't. Anything else with the big news today, or Dragonflight, or we covered all the different editions. We've got the season 4 speculation, of course. Who knows on the release date, but I gotta guess December.
Yeah, I would guess late November, early December. But oh, actually, Kira brought up a good point. Is if they release it early / mid December, then we're kind of in that weird situation where all of a sudden the race to world first starts during holidays again, which
Yeah,
people,
they don't care about
which
that though. They always do it.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't care about that because, like, I'm sorry if you're someone somehow like is in the 0.01% race to world first uh, competition or whatever, but that should not be the like benchmark for when everybody else gets content and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And like it sucks because like the race to world first people are the ones who have to like take time out and like travel and like do all that stuff and it sucks, but sorry,
yeah.
not
I'm
for
off
me, I
work. I get
guess.
to play a lot. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm yet to miss a Christmas with my family because of World of Warcraft.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So it's
but like it's a great
like
time for me.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Like again, I
But
appreciate it. I enjoy watching the race to world first every now and then, but I'd rather have it during Christmas.
yep. Well, I mean, and they know that it sucks for them, but I mean, look, professional athletes deal with the same stuff. They
Oh
play
yeah,
football
absolutely.
games on Thanksgiving. They've
Yep.
football games on New Year's Day. That's just kind of goes with the territory.
Yeah,
And the
people.
reason they do
Yep.
that is because people are at home, not working, and able to watch.
Yep, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
yeah, talents we talked about. I don't think I have anything else on talents. It's just like I said, go check out Wowhead for the talent calculators.
I, Yeah, I'm excited. I'm more excited about the new dungeons and how those are going to affect talent picks because like what if there's a dungeon with like so few interrupts needed that like you only need two people with an interrupt and everybody else can just spec into like more damage? That'll be really cool. Like you have to decide in your group
Yeah,
who gets
some of
to
the
be on
high
the
end
interrupt
stuff,
later.
you might end up doing quite a bit of that. Not, I guess not quite a bit, but yeah, you might be able to.
It's like the super small min-maxing things, right?
Yeah, yep. You know, hey, we've got these other abilities where we can interrupt because there's not much going on, or you know,
Yeah,
your stuns and things built into classes.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm excited.
It'll be, and I mean, you'll literally be trying to pull out like what, an extra 1% or something of a stat, or you know, I don't know what that'll equal out to, but
Right.
it'll be interesting. Let's break into some other Blizzard news, not World of Warcraft related. Or actually, we'll start with kind of Warcraft related. The Wrath of the Lich King. They announced some news since the last time we recorded. They're going to be rolling out fresh servers ahead of time. They anticipate a lot of people coming back and playing this that haven't played either Classic or the
Classic
Burning Crusade
BC.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they want fresh servers for people who can start and not be like left behind, or you know, not an already existing economy on the server, and
Right.
um which
So
is
like
cool.
anti-boost servers, like you can't boost some of those servers or something like
Yep,
that.
yeah, all the services and that will be shut off, so there won't be boosting, there won't be like any of that stuff for a while. I assume at some point it'll, you know, they'll open it up, but
Yeah.
initially, um and I think they're starting a little bit early um with them. And then I think you still need a level 55 on the server to make a Death Knight, so you can't jump the gun
Right.
that way. But that's kind of neat. I'm still on the fence whether or not I'm gonna play. I mean, I'll probably like make a character and mess around, but I don't know if I'll actually play it.
Yeah.
Because it's a huge time investment, but it is one of my favorite expansions. So
Yeah, it's a good one. It's so hard for me to like want to go back into expansions. I'd rather just play retail and new things myself.
yep, I've been the same way with the first two. I think I got to level 35 in Classic, and then I did reach 70 on a Druid in the Burning Crusade, and
Right.
I think I played for like 2 weeks, did some arenas and a couple dungeons, and that was about it.
Yeah, I remember you saying you're like, oh yeah, me and my buddy are gonna do arenas on TVC, and then like a day later, you're like, well, that was done.
Yep. It probably depends on when it comes out and like what's going on in retail. If it's,
Yeah.
you know, if we're a couple weeks into season 4 and it's getting boring, or you know,
Yeah.
we'll see. But also the
Yeah.
beta for that is going to be very soon as well, because that's also coming sometime this year, which I assume will be sooner than Dragonflight. They're not going to drop them at the same time.
I
Um,
I can't even imagine playing a beta for a game that already came out. Like,
well,
that's
they're changing
so
some
weird,
stuff, you
man.
know.
I know, but it's just so funny to me. Like, I'm happy for everybody who's happy, but y'all are weird.
Yeah, I don't. I think we'll see a beta for that probably in like just a couple weeks, and then September, I would think maybe it'll be out. I feel like they'll mix like that in season 4
Yeah,
somehow, August, September, somewhere in there.
yeah, for sure. They'll have to release it a good time before Dragonflight, because then nobody else is gonna play it.
Yep. Um, and yeah, that's about all I have for Wrath of the Lich King. That's We don't really talk about Classic too much on here. We're retail, but it's a Blizzard
Yeah,
thing, so boom, there it is. Another Blizzard thing, Diablo, you may have heard of it.
sure have.
The fourth one, they announced a 2023 release year. Can't say date
Yeah,
because we don't have a date, but sometime next year, there will be Diablo 4.
I'm excited.
Um, I would, I would think that it will be. However, I'm not gonna get my hopes up yet.
Will be what?
It'll be out next year,
Oh, yeah, absolutely, right?
but I mean, no, because
Eh,
Overwatch was supposed to be out last year, I think, wasn't it?
We don't talk. Oh, I mean, we're going to talk about Overwatch,
Yep,
but we don't
yep.
talk about it.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, 2023. I'm gonna hold off. I'm excited for it, but that's good that
Yeah,
they're at least close. If we get a delay, I'm okay with delays because I'd rather have like a good finished product than something that's rushed and not ready to play, or be
yeah,
uh, not as enjoyable because of bugs and things that could have been fixed with a delay.
yeah.
It's gonna be.
I
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I need Diablo 4. I'm hoping for it like early to mid next year because Diablo Immortal, beautiful game, beautiful story. Like it was really fun to play, but as soon as I finished the story, I uninstalled it and I'll never launch it again because I did more research into like everything behind it, and it was a bit disgusting.
Deep.
And yeah, I was just like, I can't do this. I can't, in good conscience, grind this game out. So I uninstalled it.
That's probably what I'll
Oh,
do.
yeah,
Like I said, I got to level 7 or something, and I'll probably pick it
yeah,
up and play on my iPad a little bit here and there, and just through the story and whatnot. But yeah, I'll have that same approach most likely.
yeah, yeah. Like the
Um,
story was great. Like playing through 1 to 60, finishing the story, definitely worth doing. Do not sink a single cent into it because doing the story, you literally don't need to at all. And then afterwards, there's no point in spending it. You either have to spend zero or you have to spend tens of thousands. There's literally no in between, like, to make it worth it. So that game is unbelievable.
in both ways,
Yeah, it's
unfortunately.
great. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I feel bad. Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Let's
because it's not the people who made it. Like, it's not their fault. They made like an amazing game that's going to go down in history as one of the most
yeah,
predatory things on the internet.
which is impressive because there's a lot of those on the internet. Uh,
Yeah, I it's probably just because like they're mobile gamers are used to it at this point, but once it was since it was ported to PC or whatever
that's
and released on
extreme.
PC, all the PC gamers are like, "Holy shit, what is this?" Like this is
Yep.
sickening.
I hope that
Yeah.
we don't see any of that with Diablo 4. Um,
Or Overwatch, or Overwatch too.
True, which we'll get to in just a moment. Shh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Diablo 4 though, everything's gonna be cross faction. Cross faction. What game are we playing here? Uh, Cross everything. So cross save, cross progression, cross play from PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Which I love to hear that.
Yeah.
Because we'll play, on the computer, and we'll stream a little probably, and then some days we just want to chill in bed and do nothing and eat potato chips, and uh, we love Diablo 3 on the Xbox. Like
Yeah, it's good.
it's good. I don't, and they said it'll have couch co-op on the PlayStation, so we can both play. Hopefully, we can link both of our accounts to like our PlayStation accounts, and everything matches up. Which I assume in
Right.
2022 we're able to do that, or I guess it'll be 2023 before we can play it. But yeah, I love that. I think
Yeah.
Destiny like kind of started that. We're like, let's cross everything. Fuck it, play where you want, play with whoever you want. And when Destiny did that, I was like, yes, let's do this with everything. Because I owned 3 versions of Diablo 3 at that point,
Right.
and it's like, ugh. Um, and Overwatch. I own it on Xbox. I have a ton of skins, ton of everything, and then I got it on PC, and none of that carried over, and it was like huge. Not, I don't want to say it's huge disappointment because I'm still playing it, but it'd be really cool if I had all my shit from my Xbox.
Yeah.
That's all.
And then yeah, definitely.
Man, we're sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place, but they also announced a Necromancer for Diablo 4, which was kind of expected, but it's official.
Yep.
It's the 5th and final class, I think, that they're doing for the
Base game.
base game. Of course, there'll be expansions and things like that where they'll have new classes and stuff. But
Right.
Necromancer is it's iconic for Diablo. It's awesome. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's
Probably
really
gonna be
cool.
what I play, but we
Yeah,
shall see.
I'm having a tough choice or a tough time making a choice. What are the five again? It's going to be Necro, Druid,
Like a
Demon Hunter?
nope, warrior,
No?
barbarian. I forget what the exact name of it
Yeah,
is.
Barbarian, yeah.
Rogue
Rogue, okay.
and a
And
sorcerer slash sorceress wizard type.
okay, so no monk to start and no demon hunter to start.
Nope. I don't know
Interesting.
if like the warrior barbarian class will have like a hand to hand type of build. I know the rogue has like bows and things, so you can kind of like branch out from the base
Right.
class.
Okay, that's cool.
So yeah, I think it's I don't know. I'm excited. I'm not. Stop
Yeah,
it.
I
I don't
kind
want to get excited. It's not till 2023.
very true. Fair enough.
But yeah, let's uh let's move on to Overwatch because we keep talking about it, or at least trying to. So,
Yeah,
um,
mention it.
there was a bunch of Overwatch 2 news. Let's throw it out there. The beta starts June 28th, which is next
Yep.
week.
1 week from today, actually, from when we're recording.
Yep. So if you purchase the Watch Point pack, which gets you various skins and things within the game, it guarantees you the beta access. Okay. I
Yeah.
I
So I don't know. Here's my issue with the announcement that Overwatch 2 is being free to play. And that's in Overwatch 1, you buy the game, and then yeah, there's like the in-game store where you can buy the shit ton of loot boxes and like get all those skins that you wanted through like forcing it. But you could also just play the game a ton, get loot boxes, get currency, and then unlock skins over time.
yep.
I'm very scared that in Overwatch 2, there's going to be like mythic skins and insanely good legendary skins that are completely tied behind the paid side of the battle passes. And that's really going to suck as like a collector who wants to earn their stuff without like just buying. I'd rather like put my investment into the game and buy it outright, like for like 49.99 at the start, and then be able to earn everything myself. But I don't believe that's going to be an option because there's now battle passes and it's free to
Yeah.
play, quote unquote.
I wish they could find a way where you could do that because the battle passes I don't mind necessarily, but if you can never earn those rewards without paying money, that's where I have
Yeah,
a problem.
it's going to be rough.
Because the battle pass I don't mind like Apex Legends I've bought the battle pass a few times and I do it because I enjoy the game and it's a free game and I don't mind throwing a little bit of money at games that I enjoy as long as they're not you know what we
Like
talked about
trash.
earlier.
Yeah.
um
Like,
and
so in Apex, let me ask you this. The Apex Battle Pass, is there anything on the Battle Pass that's completely locked to the Battle Pass that normal players can't get?
I don't actually know
Hmm,
because I know you can. My computer keeps going to sleep. Sorry, I need to change my settings on that or wiggle
you're
my
fine.
mouse more. But I don't know because I know you can buy like individual stuff and you can save up and unlock characters with in-game stuff and like it's
Right.
expensive, but yeah, I think you can do it. I don't know if they put the battle pass ones behind the battle pass and you can never get them with those currencies that you get for
Right.
free. I think you can unlock anything though.
Okay. Just by playing the game.
You just kind of fast track it with the battle pass, which is
Right.
pretty normal.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see because it could be good, it could be bad, it could be somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Um,
It's really hard to tell right now, and
because
I'm
yeah,
like,
it's gonna feel bad if you can't play 24 hours a day and unlock everything.
right, because like Sombra, I rarely play Sombra, but aesthetically, she's like one of my favorites, right? I have every single one of her skins because I think she looks amazing, right? So it's really gonna suck that if one day there's just like a mythic Sombra skin that I literally cannot earn.
Better pony up $10.
Yeah, without paying $10, it's gonna suck. But then like all those Sombra skins that I currently have, I earned myself. Like that's what feels good about it. Like the pieces of my collection that are more filled out than others is because I put effort into doing.
Yeah.
So
I'd like
yeah,
to see, like, okay, you have these skins, and kind of like it is now, you can buy them for 1,000 gold, and maybe they say, oh, these are the premium battle pass ones, so they cost 3,000.
right.
Like, that's fine. You, you can still get it if you play. If it's like you said, if it's this one character that you play and you want to unlock them all, and you're a free to play person, like that's fine. Make them more
Right.
expensive with in-game, use your time instead of your wallet. I hope that's how they do it, but then, obviously the battle pass lets you
And no
get them.
FOMO, please. Don't include any like battle pass only limited time shit. Like if it's on the battle pass and you can earn it, make it like because current Overwatch is like you play an event and you miss out on a skin that you really wanted during the event. The the event comes around again next year and you can get it, and it's even cheaper next year because like it's an older skin and it's 1,000 instead of 3,000, right?
Yep.
So that's really cool because like yeah, it sucks that you missed out on something, but it's not like a forever miss out. There's no like major FOMO there. But like I'm just scared for Overwatch 2 a little bit, but
We'll see.
I'll still
I
enjoy
am
playing it.
actually glad they went free to play to a certain
Mhm.
extent, which sounds not like something I would normally say.
Right.
But there was a huge bunch, like a ton of kickback when, they're like, "What? This isn't even a game. This is like a
Yeah, yeah.
expansion at best. Like, what are we paying for?" It's all that.
Right.
It's like, no, I mean, there yes, but no, there is some new stuff. So the fact that it's free to play and you get access to, the PvE stuff and the new characters, and I'm okay with that. I like that. I don't think we needed to pay $40 for this and then have the, you know, probably the same model with paid battle passes and
Yeah.
all that.
It's definitely not a sequel. It's just a giant patch.
Yeah, it's like a continuation. And then I think they gave, what, if you own Overwatch, they give you like a legendary edition or something to start with. I
Yeah,
read
something like
I
that.
read that somewhere.
But the premium like watch point edition that you pay for like $50 gets you like two skins that are even cooler. So it's rough.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
But and of course,
Hmm.
you can opt in for the beta and get in. You don't have to pay any. You don't have to buy the watch point pack. You can still get into the beta. You just may have to
If you're
wait,
lucky.
or be lucky. Yeah. Um, that's about all I had for Blizzard news. I think we're good to wrap it up here this week, unless you've got something else, um, Neff, that you want to talk about. I think we bounced around and hit everything we wanted to, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I talk too much and as it is, so
wow. But yeah, if you guys made it this far, thanks for listening or watching. We're recording this one for the first time for my YouTube channel, and yeah, you can check us out on podcast as well if you don't have time to watch YouTube videos. And of course, the podcast is where it all started. But don't forget to subscribe and like and all that fun stuff, and leave a review. And we appreciate you guys. Thank you. Goodbye.
talk to you later.